So the lighting is shocking because it is night time. All right. I have a mini DV light because I'm poor and I can't afford real ones. So what am I talking about today? Okay, I want to talk about the emotional effects and the emotional effects of cancer. So for me, the first thing that I felt was disbelief. So I just completely did not believe that I could have cancer. So I think that it started when I was in the doctor's office getting the diagnosis, because I asked to see his computer, to see his screen, so that I could see the scans myself that he was looking at. I'm a person who needs to know things, who needs to see it to believe it, you know? So there was no shadow of a doubt that what I was looking at was me. I think it's a good thing that I actually did see that scan, because afterwards I kept thinking that I was going to get a phone call and that somebody was going to say, oh, we made a mistake. It's not you. You don't have cancer. And then I would have to bring myself back down to reality and say, no, look, you saw the scans, you saw it yourself. You know it's true. Then I started to go through this other thing where, and this was even last weekend, where I said to myself, you know, that they were going to call me and say, okay, so there is something wrong with you, but it's a different thing and we just mixed it up, and when they were looking at the biopsies, you know, something else, you know? Okay, so I guess like you could also call that being in denial, you know, to a certain extent. I mean, I wasn't denying it, you know, I wasn't saying I don't have it. I just thought a good few times that maybe it was wrong. On the whole denial thing, my sister thinks that I am in denial about the chemo and what is going to happen to me. So we kind of like argue about that a bit. You know, she says one thing, I say another, okay? So I'm not sure. I guess denial is something that you experience as well. Okay, so also fear. Fear is a big thing. Okay, you could be scared of the cancer before you know everything about it, the type, the stage, the grading, you know, before all of your, you know, your CT, any other scans. When you don't know about it, cancer is scary in that way. You might have other fears, like you might think, am I gonna die? Am I dying? Like, how does this whole thing work? You can be scared about your finances. Like, that is a huge thing if you are working and then you can't work anymore. You know, if you have children, if you have a mortgage, rent, whatever, like, you know, that is a big thing. Like, that is very scary. You worry about your children. If you have children, you'll worry about your children. You'll worry a lot in lots of different ways about them. It can be scary. Obviously, sadness. You feel sad sometimes. For me, anyway, it's sometimes. Like, and it comes on you. Comes on me in the most just bizarre and unexpected ways. Okay, so for example, even today, I was in Tesco and this happened. So, I said that there is times where I just start crying, and this is one of those times. I'm actually in the car park of Tesco. I was in Tesco, and I just started looking at the cards. And I was thinking I'll get a Valentine's Day card for Noel. I'll get it early, in case like I can't get out or something. And then I saw this card and it was just so stupid. It was like, I love looking back on our time that we've had together, and it just sometimes things like that happen, and I just think, what if we're not always together? There's a light. You just ruined it. you know? So it's crazy. It's just over the weirdest, smallest things, just all of a sudden. Those tears, they do happen, and then everyone stares at you in Tesco, wondering what the hell is wrong with this girl looking at the cards crying. Okay, then there is, of course, anxiety. Anybody who knows me will tell you I'm one of the most anxious people. Like, I suffer from anxiety so much. I'm also not a person who is medicated for it, so I'm nuts. I mean, like, that is just heightened. I mean, before I was diagnosed, I was like, cuckoo. I think it's kind of settled down now anyway. I think I'm cool now. Yeah. Depression is another thing. There was a time there now, and it was like a few weeks ago anyway, where I just stayed in bed all day, you know? I just had to stay in bed. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta, now listen, I have kids, so, you can't really just stay in bed the whole time when you have kids. But, I was getting up to feed them and change nappies and that kind of thing. But then just going back and getting into my bed and literally having the duvet over my head because, I don't know, I guess because I was feeling depressed. So then there are other things that supposedly now I will experience, or I could experience, like resentment and anger and, isolation and other things like that. Now, to be honest, I really don't feel that. I don't feel angry. I don't feel angry. That's not a thing that I feel, and I don't have any resentment currently. I have heard that while you're going through your chemo, if somebody else is going through the same treatment as you and it's working for them maybe and not for you, that you can resent them for that. I don't think I am that type of person, to be honest. I don't think that that's in me to feel that way, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so that's kind of all of the negative emotions out of the way. But for me, what I really want to talk about is the positive emotions. Yeah, because you experience such love that you did not know people had for you when you are diagnosed. And I'm crying now, but I'm crying because I'm happy, because family just all come together and everybody just loves you so much and everyone cares about you and everyone genuinely wants you to make it through. And they are there for you in a way that you just didn't know anybody ever would be there for you. And it's amazing. And then people in your life, your friends, people you worked with, just people you went to school with, people you were in college with, just people who you knew in your life at some stage. Everyone's rooting for you. Everyone is rooting for you, and everyone wants to help. Oh, it's just that is just, I just think that, wow, what I am experiencing now, lucky me, because I had to get cancer to feel it, but so many people won't ever know how much their family loved them. Do you know? Is that crazy? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I sound like, I don't know. If you have cancer, and you are feeling all of those negative emotions that I was talking about, maybe it's too early for you to feel this feeling. I don't know, but if you can try to just look at the positive side of it, if you can just try and see that, there is a positive side to this, and you are getting to experience something that a lot of other people won't ever feel. Is that nuts? That's nuts, isn't it? Yeah. I'm probably crazy. Maybe I shouldn't put this video up. Okay, yeah. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for now. So listen, right? If you do have cancer, or if you think you have cancer even, because I think that's even worse, to be honest, is the time beforehand. But if that's you and you're watching this and you feel any of those things, if you feel isolated, if you feel depressed, if you feel anxious especially, then message me, comment or something, you know, because you're not alone. You're not alone, and it gets easier. It definitely gets easier. So talk to me. Hit me up. I will be there. So, yes. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.